Inside Selena Gomez mansion. Selena has owned a number of homes throughout the years, but in today's video, we will be talking about Encino Mansion owned by Selena Gomez that has splashy interior that ranges from lavish staircase to amazing vocal booth. Everything is so on point. How can we forget that wine cellar? Oh, did you know about the secret passageway? Moreover, the mansion has a backyard perfect for post-concert parties. There is so much about the mansion, so stay tuned. But before we start, make sure to subscribe to our channel, Money Talks, so that you can discover super interesting information every day. As it is pretty obvious that the gorgeous singer loves to purchase luxury mansions, Selena Gomez's net worth in 2021 is likely substantially higher than $75 million. The super talented singer recently made an offer on the stunning contemporary property, which was once owned by Tom Petty. Any guesses? Let me tell you guys, Selena Gomez has splashed out on a $4.9 million mansion in Los Angeles. Undoubtedly, in April 2020, she made a major purchase. The house is situated in San Fernando Valley. Yeah, you heard it right, Selena paid a huge amount of $4.9 million for an 11,500 square foot home in Encino, California. Tom Petty custom built the home in the late 1980s and then gave it over to his ex-wife after they divorced in 1996. Tom's ex-wife lost the home to foreclosure in 2015. Selena purchased the home from a non-celebrity who owned it for less than a year and made a $400,000 profit on the sale. Petty, who died in October 2017 at age 66, built the original home back in the mid-1980s at the height of his success as a solo artist and with his band, the Heartbreakers. You guys may know him in the band because he was pretty famous. History. You may don't know about the background of the mansion. Let me tell you that the first house was almost completely destroyed in 1987 when an unknown arsonist set fire to an outside wooden staircase. The fire destroyed literally everything apart from the basement that Petty used as a recording studio.
As you'd turn each corner to check it out, I mean, 15 feet of flame, you couldn't do nothing but run for your life, really. I saw my housekeeper just go up in flame, head catch fire.
The musician then rebuilt the home in the style of a mountain lodge and moved back in 2 years later with his family. When Petty and his first wife, Jane Benyo, divorced in 1996 after 22 years of marriage, Benyo got the house in the settlement. In 2013, she listed it for $3.58 million, but after it failed to sell, she declared bankruptcy and the bank foreclosed on the home. During this time, it seems the empty house was rented out to a party planner who held a number of raucous parties, which didn't go down well with the neighbors. When the party-hard tenant refused to move out, a SWAT team was called in to repossess the home. Property records then show that in 2017, the estate was eventually sold by the bank for $2.575 million, which is quite less amount to movie director cum house flipper Jenna Madison and her partner Donald Woolhouse. They spent 11 months completely transferring the estate, changing the color schemes, replacing the leopard skin carpets, and ditching the neon blue tiling. And now Selena Gomez is the new owner of this 11,483 square foot home on nearly an acre of wooded grounds. Interior. Now, talking about the mesmerizing interior of the mansion, it has 6 amazing bedrooms, 10 bathrooms. The bathroom is complete with a modern freestanding bath, a light-filled living room distinguished by a 2-story stone fireplace, a tremendous wood-beamed ceiling, and skylights. Isn't it cool? The living room features a lavish spiral staircase and overhead windows. Though you are familiar with the fact that Petty rebuilt the home in 1989 after a fire damaged all but his recording studio, the studio was then later dismantled. In the space where the studio once stood is now a wine cellar that a huge change, gym, massage room, workspace, kitchen, and vocal booth. Talking about a wine cellar, Selena, who recently opened up about her struggles with lupus, will be able to let her creative juices flow in her very own in-home recording booth. It has been immaculately renovated and boasts a number of modern features. Other splashy interior features include a sprawling kitchen with a breakfast arena, a formal dining room, and an expansive master suite with a fireplace. A junior master suite with a balcony and 4 additional bedrooms, 2 of which have lofts accessed by ladders, are upstairs. The backyard includes a swimming pool and spa, a covered outdoor dining area and kitchenette, and a rock waterfall and creek. In short, each and everything about the mansion is perfect. You will be amazed for sure after visiting this tremendous mansion. Secret passageway. Guess what is more interesting? The lavish property is also said to have secret passageways that lead from room to room. Perfect for entertaining pals, the huge open living plan features a spiraling staircase and a stunning stone fireplace, which travels through the upstairs balcony. The neutral color scheme gives the space a modern touch, while the overhead windows offer an airy feel. Did Selena move to her new mansion? Well, you guys will be shocked to know that Gomez hasn't moved in or decorated the home yet, but she has an airy, luxe space to work with. Gomez instead has been quarantining in her Studio City property that she listed for $2.799 million. Though the reason is unknown, maybe she wants to shift to her new mansion after the pandemic ends. Let's see what happens next. During an IG Live, she spoke about how she hasn't left the house like she is isolating herself. "I've been in lockdown," she said. "I've not really left well. I have left my house just to see my sister." I hope that you guys are taking this pandemic seriously. To me, I can't wrap my head around people not taking lives that serious. It's not to say it's to be hurtful towards anyone else. It's really hard to see because I have grandparents and they're with me. I have a 6-year-old sister who can't be in school right now, so I haven't been on this too much just for the sake of praying for you guys and honestly figuring it out for myself, trying to read and not go crazy. So yeah, due to COVID-19, she hasn't shifted yet. But we hope that once this pandemic ends, she will think on it and Gomez will be living in this mesmerizing mansion later this year. Neighboring. Though the house is invisible from the street and neighbors alike, inside the double-height living room is accented by a cinematic stone fireplace that travels through the upstairs balcony before reaching the home's roof. Skylights flood the airy, open public rooms with warmth, and light brown driftwood floors keep things light. Do you guys have any idea about her new neighbors? Gomez's new neighbors include a slew of social media stars, YouTubers Logan Paul, James Charles, and Rebecca Zamalo. And the new Gomez estate also happens to sit right next to an even larger contemporary mansion that's currently owned and occupied by well-known actor Vin Diesel and his longtime partner, Paloma Jimenez. Perfect relaxing place. So Selena recently opened up on her bipolar disorder. So for this purpose, she needs a calm and relaxing place. The 2 master bedrooms offer stunning and peaceful views of the lavish garden area, making it the ideal spot for Selena to relax after a busy day. Outdoor amenities include a bar, a fire pit, and a pool, which is fitted with a waterfall feature. Overall, the view is breathtaking. Well guys, this is not the only property of Selena Gomez. She has owned a number of homes throughout the year. If we talk about her properties, in 2014, she paid $3.69 million to acquire a large house on 3.15 acres in a Calabasas gated community. She at one point tried to sell this house for $4.495 million, but ultimately took a small loss. The buyer was rapper French Montana, who listed the house in February 2020 for $6.6 million. In 2015, she spent an unrecorded amount to buy a very large home in Fort Worth, Texas. She listed that house for $3.499 million in 2016 and 2017, and then listed again in 2018 for $2.999 million. She sold this property in October 2020 for $2.4 million. In 2017, she spent $2.249 million to acquire a relatively modest home in Studio City, California. She listed it for sale a year later for $2.799 million. In April 2020, Selena paid $4.9 million for an 11,500 square foot home in Encino, California. So do you guys want to visit her amazing mansion? What is your favorite part of the mansion? Let us know in the comments section.